Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo. Robertson is out there with Moncrief. Then it's Kareem, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Irving after the miss by Oscar Robertson. Irving against Johnson. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
2 points. That one goes.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Malone. Here's Irving. Back to Malone. 6 to shoot. Here's Iverson. The shot, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Malone, buries the long-range jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Pass to Shea. Now here's Iverson. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Moncrief the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Irving against Johnson. Can they get it? The shake. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Robertson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bucks passing it around. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here's Maxey. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Cummings. Antetokounmpo out there with Baker. And it's Michael Redd. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Cunningham's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. It's Cunningham with the drive. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First one falls for it.
And Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
Moncrief, he's checked in for the Bucks. Robertson comes in for Michael Redd. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Milwaukee leading by 9. Robertson kicks to Moncrief. Pass to Cummings.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Iverson passes to Chamberlain. Back to Iverson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Robertson. Over Iverson. Robertson can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Irving. The 3 from Iverson. They get it back.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Irving against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Baker.
76ers foul. Julius
Malone's checked in for Chamberlain. And then for Milwaukee, Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Cummings. And Allen subbed in for Baker.
substitution on the court.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Allen. Now here's Moncrief. He's guarded closely. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis!
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Everyone, your center ESP.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Cunningham, and Jones subbed in for Irving. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Iverson outside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Iverson. Embiid with the screen on Robertson. Iverson banked in off the glass. Iverson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go. Pass to Iverson. Embiid with the screen on Robertson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top, up by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Irving, Allen Iverson out there with Moses Malone, and it's Greer in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Malone misses. Bucks leading by 4. Moncrief the pass to Robertson. And Irving pulls it down. And Philadelphia has possession. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Malone, a screen on Robertson. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the 76ers. Robertson kicks to Moncrief. Pass to Johnson. Now Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Shades. Outside Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Milwaukee in the lead. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good there off the double clutch. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. The drive by Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Robertson from downtown, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Malone. Here's Greer. Antetokounmpo defending. Pass to Iverson for the tie. Rebound, Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Moncrief, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the 3.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Antetokounmpo against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Robertson in at the 1 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Robertson drives in.
76ers foul. Hal Greer. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. The 76ers trail by 10. And the 76ers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see them move. Dancing with me. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed the team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Greer passes to Iverson. A crossover. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Iverson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that's collected by Malone. The 76ers trail by 10. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Robertson. Iverson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Out to Moncrief. Robertson passes to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Giannis. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Iverson with the bucket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Bucks leading by 10. Johnson outside. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robertson kicks to Moncrief. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Here's Iverson. Takes it inside, and he converts the layup. Iverson's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Johnson outside. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Johnson. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, a road team